see the timing over there.
Sir, we are live now.
A very good morning to all the members and the stakeholders attending this 38th annual general meeting of Butterfly Gandhimathi Appliances Limited. It is 11 a.m. The time to start the meeting. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all at the 38th annual general meeting of your company. I am Jayant Pate, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, and it is an honor to address you today. As per the circulars and directives issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI, this annual general meeting is being held through video conferencing. For the smooth running of this annual general meeting and to avoid audio disturbance, all the members will be on mute mode during the meeting. The company has received requests from members to register them as speakers at this meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for those members who express their views and ask questions for the chairman. Opens the floor for questions and answers. The company had provided the facility to cast the votes electronically on all the resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not yet cast their votes electronically and who are participating in this meeting have the opportunity to cast their votes during the meeting through the e-voting system provided by the AGM. The members who have exercised their right to vote may participate in this meeting. However, they shall not be allowed to vote again. The results of the voting will be declared and the same along with the scrutinizer's report will be informed to the stock exchanges, uploaded on the website of the company and website of NSDL within 2 working days of the conclusion of this AGM. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice of AGM or appearing on the video conferencing page for a seamless participation. In case members face difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline numbers. I would now like to invite our respective chairman to address the members.
Dear shareholders, my colleagues on the board, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. I am P.M. Murthy, an independent director and chairman of the board. Additionally, I am a member of the Audit Committee, the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, and the Risk Management Committee. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the 38th Annual General Meeting of your company, which is being conducted via video conferencing in compliance with the circulars issued by the MCA and SEBI. We have the requisite quorum present through video conferencing mode to conduct the proceedings of this meeting. Participation of shareholders through video conferencing is being reckoned for the purpose of the quorum as per the circulars issued by MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. The quorum being present, I call this meeting to order. The proceedings of this meeting are also being recorded as per the regulatory requirements. Authorizations have been received for 1,34,09,663 equity shares of rupees 10 each, which is 75% of the company's paid-up equity share capital. Registers, documents, and records, as required by law, are open for electronic inspection by the members in the manner as specified in the notice of the meeting. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice or appearing on the video conference page for a seamless participation through video conference. In case members face any difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline number. Before we start the main proceedings of the meeting, I wish to introduce my board colleagues who have joined us today. We have Mr. Prameet Ghosh, non-executive director and non-independent director of the company, and also member of the audit committee, the NRC, and the stakeholder relationship committee. Ms. Smita Anand, independent director of the company and chairperson of the NRC, member of the audit committee, CSR committee, with RMC and the stakeholder relationship committee. Ms. Maheshwari Mohan, independent director of the company, chairperson of the stakeholder relationship committee, and also member of the RMC, the NRC, and the CSR committee. Mr. K. Ranganath, independent director of the company, and chairman of the audit committee and member of the risk management committee. Mr. Shantanu Khosla, non-executive director and non-independent director of the company, and also chairman of the CSR committee and member of the RMC. Mr. Kalishwaran Arunachalam, non-executive director, non-independent director of the company and member of the RMC. Mr. Nityanandam Anand Kumar, non-executive director, non-independent director of the company and also member of the stakeholder relationship committee. I extend a warm welcome to Ms. Shweta Sagar, Manager and Chief Business Officer of the company, Mr. V.A. Joseph, CFO, and Mr. Janet Burde, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. We also have Mr. Shivaraman and Mr. Srinath, authorized representatives of Messrs. ASA Associates Statutory Auditors, Mr. Gopal Krishnan, partner of Messrs. S. Mahadevan and Company, Cost Auditors, and Mr. M. Aragar, Managing Partner of Messrs. M. Aragar and Associates, Practicing Company Secretary, Secretarial Auditors of the company, and also the scrutinizer for this AGM who are present in the meeting. Moving on to the business performance. FY 2024-25 was marked by a challenging macroeconomic environment with softer consumption across many discretionary product categories. GDP growth slowed compared to the previous year, reflecting a recalibration phase for our businesses and consumers alike. In the consumer durables, growth was uneven. Rural demand stayed steady, while urban consumption was led by premium segment. Festival sales remained moderate, and demand in kitchen appliances was subdued for much of the year. Against this backdrop, Butterfly saw a rebound in growth during the second half of FY 2024-25, driven by structural changes and a sharper focus on fundamentals that improve both growth and profitability. To become a more consumer-led organization, we restructured our marketing and sales functions, enabling agile, insight-driven portfolio management and a go-to-market strategy aligned with evolving channels. Key festival campaigns like Gifts of Diwali and From Kerala with Love strengthened brand engagement. We reinforced our commitment to quality with the launch of the Good for a Lifetime program aimed at elevating quality standards. We enhanced our commercial discipline and governance frameworks, streamlined value chain management, and improved profitability. Aligned with our multi-channel approach, we also refined our portfolio mix across offline and online channels, enabling more efficient and ROI-focused marketing investments. With an agile, empowered workplace, we launched an employee engagement survey and acted on key insights. We strengthened training, introduced new well-being initiatives, and enhanced employee benefits. In line with our strategy, we began aligning tools and processes with Crompton to drive efficiency and competitiveness. With this, let me take you through the results of the last year. Revenues for FY 2024-25 stood at rupees 864.50 crores as compared to rupees 931.30 crores in the previous year. Strategic channels, including general trade, chain stores, observed positive upswing in the second half, and modern trade recorded robust growth. Online rebounded in the fourth quarter, supported by strong tertiary drive. Key categories saw considerable growth in the second half of FY 2024-25. Profit after tax for FY 2024-25 was rupees 32.5 crores compared to 7.4 crores in the previous year. Measured price increases and channel optimization resulted in improved gross margins. Our frugal approach to investments and ROI-led marketing helped expand the EBITDA margin. Our cash position as of 31st March 2025 stood at rupees 966.70 lakhs. Across Indian homes, the kitchen is evolving from a cooking zone to a space of identity and self-expression. Today's consumers, especially those with a zillennial mindset, embrace change while staying true to their authentic selves. They seek brands that reflect their values and evolve with their lives. In alignment with this shift, we have repositioned and rebranded Butterfly, which now has a renewed purpose and a sharper understanding of today's ever-evolving consumer. At the heart of Butterfly's refresh is a symbol as timeless as it is transformative. The fingerprint seamlessly merging into butterfly wings. It reflects the brand's belief that while life changes, one's essence remains. This personal imprint, how we think, cook, and live, is what Butterfly now celebrates. With a zillennial mindset at its core, the brand speaks to self-aware individuals who embrace change while staying authentic. Butterfly now focuses on attitude over age, shifting from demographics to psychographics, because the zillennial mindset is defined not by numbers or border, but how one embraces change. Our refreshed positioning, celebrating change, reflects the evolving rhythm of Indian homes, where roles are fluid, lifestyles hybrid, and technology deeply embedded. As a subsidiary of Crompton, Butterfly is now equipped to bring intuitive and purposeful innovations that transform everyday kitchen experience. The new Butterfly logo is more than a symbol. It's the mark of millions of consumers, dealers, retailers, employees, and designers. From mixer grinders to cooktops, our portfolio is evolving to meet modern kitchen needs while staying true to our legacy and commitment to enhancing everyday life. Staying true to our beliefs in evolving with the consumer's journey, we have launched a new series of products, Ideas First series, that will offer consumers a first of its kind interaction with a kitchen appliance. These products are conceived with a deep respect for consumers' ingenuity and practical wisdom, embodying a modern experience that reflects their evolving needs and aspirations. We have also outlined our near-term and long-term product pipeline to sustain our position and build better loyalty. Looking ahead, we are optimistic about growth, driven by Butterfly's repositioning as a contemporary consumer-led brand and the launch of our Idea First series. With a growing portfolio rooted in innovation and meaningful features, we aim to make time in the kitchen more enjoyable and effortless. Positive consumer response and consistent offtake across channels reinforce trust in the Butterfly brand and strengthen our ambition to lead with a purpose. We remain grateful to all our stakeholders for their continued support. Butterfly, we are committed to the highest standards of governance, ethics, and integrity, core to long-term value creation and stakeholder trust. Our approach to governance emphasizes accountability, risk and performance management, and transparent, purpose-driven leadership. I'm pleased to share that industrial relations remain harmonious and constructive across all our units throughout the year. I would like to sincerely thank my fellow board members for their valuable guidance and support. I also extend my gratitude to Crompton for their continued strategic direction and partnership, which has been instrumental in navigating challenges and seizing new opportunities. As the notice of the meeting has already been circulated to all shareholders, I take it as read. We will now proceed with the resolutions as outlined in the notice. Once all resolutions have been presented, the floor will be open for any questions from shareholders. I will now read out the resolutions. Resolution number 1, adoption of financial statements. The financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31st, 2025, together with the report of the Board of Directors and Auditors, have already been provided to the shareholders. Resolution number 2, appointment of Mr. Promit Ghosh as a director liable to retire by rotation, who being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Resolution number 3, ratification of remuneration payable to Messrs. S. Mahadevan and Company, cost auditors of the company. Resolution number 4, appointment of Messrs. Aragar and Associates LLP, formerly known as Messrs. M. Aragar and Associates, practicing company secretaries as the secretarial auditors of the company and to fix remuneration. The text of the resolutions, along with explanatory statements, is provided in the notice circulated to shareholders. If any member desires to ask any question pertaining to any item on the notice, he or she may do so now. Members are requested to keep their questions brief and specific.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Before we go live with the question and answer session, I will one by one announce the names of the shareholders who have registered themselves as the speakers for this meeting. In the interest of all the shareholders, you are requested to keep your comments brief and avoid repetition of questions. This will allow all the other shareholders who have pre-registered to get an opportunity to speak and enable the audio and video button while speaking. If you are unable to join to video mode due to any reason, you are advised to switch off the video and speak through audio mode. Further, you are recommended to make necessary arrangements at your end to avoid failure of video or audio connectivity mainly. Before speaking, you should identify yourself by mentioning your name and location from where you are joining. While speaking, we request you to use earphones so that you are clearly audible. Please minimize background noises if any to avoid any disturbance. Further, you are requested to ensure that the internet/Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices and no other background applications are running. And there is proper lighting to have good video audio experience. In the event there is a connectivity problem at your end, we will ask the next speaker schedule to join the meeting. Once connectivity improves, the speaker schedule will be called back to speak. We would like to request you to be brief as possible and kindly limit your speech to a maximum of 2 to 3 minutes. For repetition, the chairman will respond to all the questions at the end. Now, I request the moderator to unmute the speaker shareholders whose names are called out. Moderator, can you please check Mr. Manjeet Singh?
Sir, Mr. Manjeet Singh not joined this meeting.
Okay. Can you please check Mr. Viraj Kacharia?
Yes. So, Mr. Viraj, please unmute yourself and speak.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the opportunity. I have sent my questions in advance. I just have two requests. One is if you can answer each of the question one by one in detail. I think in the past also we have tried, but we have not got full answers to our queries. And a second request is I think we've been trying through different platforms. I understand the company also does quarterly con call, and we do get at times opportunity to address some of our queries on the call. But we've been requesting for a meeting with the management. So we hold shares in Butterfly, and also we've been looking at our parent also. So just a request to the top management, if you can just also give us an opportunity to meet you and address our queries. But in the meantime, just help us get those queries, answers to the queries which we have posted. So again, just kind of putting that request through this platform as well.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Viraj. Moderator, can you please check Mr. J. Abhishek?
Mr. Abhishek, please unmute yourself and speak. Panelists, please unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible?
I sent my question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible? So first of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of annual general body meeting. So trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap after completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, and becoming one of the strongest brand in the respective sector. There as of date, how many employees are there in the company? What are the steps being taken by the management to reduce the other expenses, the legal professional charges, and the audit fee? Then myself and my team are running a legal firm in the name and style of Seven Wells Associates in Chennai. So I would request the management to kindly enroll the firm in the empanelment of the company, and we will be glad to extend our services. The other shareholders are very eagerly waiting for a dividend, sir. After 2021, we are being very eager for dividend because the only bread and butter of the investor fraternity is the dividend. So kindly consider on the dividend part for the investor fraternity, sir. And sir, I would request the management kindly consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, as most of the senior citizens are not able to join because of the digital challenges in this virtual platform. If you can kindly consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, more number of shareholders can join you in the meeting. You can get the valuable points, suggestions, and ideas that will be helpful for the management to empower in future. So kindly look into, sir. So then the company is doing really well, and the new management is taking the company to good level. So we really appreciate the management on that. And so what are the steps being taken by the management to improve the EPS and the return on equity? I would like to know from you, sir. Kindly arrange for a plant visit for the investor fraternity, and kindly trying to consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, as most of the senior citizens are not able to join because of the digital challenges in these virtual platforms. If you can kindly consider hybrid AGMs in the years to come, more number of shareholders can join you in the meeting. You can get the valuable points, suggestions, and ideas that will be helpful for the management to empower in the coming future. So then, what are the credentials, the new innovations, ideas that the new directors, independent directors are bringing on the table to take the company and to guide to the next level and to guide the next generation as well? So nothing much to ask, sir. I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And so kindly try to give job opportunity to the shareholders or the children who are really eligible and who fulfill the criteria and the credentials of the company. To kindly look into, sir. And nothing much to ask, sir. I wish that the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Hope to see you in the hybrid AGM next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abhishek. Moderator, can you please check Mr. P. Shyam Sundari?
Sir, Mr. Shyam Sundari is not joined this meeting, sir.
Okay. Can you please check Mr. Prakash Chand Galata?
Sir, Prakash Chand Galada also not joined, sir.
Okay. Can you please check Mr. P. Jayachand?
Mr. Jaychand also not joined this meeting, sir.
Okay. Can you please check Mr. A. P. Manik Sundaram?
Sir, Mr. Manish Sundaram also not joined, sir.
Can you please check Mr. Nikhil Upadhyay?
Yes, sir. Mr. Nikhil, please unmute yourself and speak.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have already sent a set of questions. I hope the management have it. Although chairman did touch upon some of the pointers which I have raised, but I would request if the MD can spend some more light on what are we trying to do on Butterfly as a brand, and especially on the repositioning and on the ideas first, which we have talked about. What kind of a differentiation are we able to bring in versus competitors, and how is the channel basically accepting, or what's the response from the channel and the customers? And in our annual report, we also mentioned about expanding into non-south regions where we've invested in or moved towards 3 warehouses. So is that process beginning from FY26, or we also saw some part of it in 25? And last question is that we saw some of the MFI driven channels getting impacted last year. Were we also impacted by this weakness in MFI? And if request, if you can just give a broad impact which it had on our sales growth. And also, if you can talk about this quarter results, what and how's the environment or the demand environment is shaping up. Thanks, and that's all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nikhil. Moderator, can you please check Mr. Bharat Raj?
Mr. Bharatraj, please unmute yourself and speak. Mr. Bharatraj, please unmute yourself and speak.
Very good morning, Mr. Chairman, entire Borough Directors. I am Bharatraj. I am audible, sir.
Yes.
Chairman, sir, wonderful, sir. Once the management has taken over the long-term management, my company performance is wonderful, sir. Lot of new products are introduced, and it is wonderful. The revenue has increased, sir. I support all the resolutions, Mr. Chairman. When can we expect that dividend payout, Mr. Chairman? Please let me know. What is your future plans for the next 5 years, and what is your capex plans? Please let me know. And any plans for the right issues? Please let me know for the expansion of our company. Once again, my best wishes to all the best companies. Here, please arrange a hybrid mode AGM so that who want to come, they come, sir. They don't want to come, they conduct the PC. So please conduct AGM hybrid, sir. All the best for coming here, sir. Take care. God bless you all. I'm Bharatra signing off from Hyderabad. Thank you very much.
Mr. Bharat, actually, we were not able to clearly hear you. Moderator, can you please check?
They have something network issue.
But you want to repeat this question?
Mr. Bharat, are you there? Moderator, is he available?
Hello? Yes, sir?
Yeah, sir, we were not able to get the questions which have been asked for you. Can you please repeat it again? There was much background noise from your side.
Hello? Yeah. Can you repeat the question, sir?
Yes, please repeat the questions. We were not able to hear you.
Just a second, sir. Just a second. Hello? Just a second, sir. Chairman, sir, what is the capex plans for the next 5 years, sir? Any new products are going to introduce in the market because a lot of demand is there in the house appliances. So, any new products? When can we expect the dividend payout, sir? Please let me know, sir. For the expansion of our company, any plans for the rate issues? Please let me know, Chairman, sir. And next year, sir, please conduct a hybrid mode AGM so that who want to come personally, they come and attend the AGM, or who don't want to come, they attend to the VC, sir. So try to conduct a AGM through hybrid mode, sir. And once again, sir, my best wishes to you. All the best for coming here, sir. Uh, that is my question, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Moving ahead, moderator, can you please check Miss Rachna Kukreja?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I have sent my questions, but I would like the chairman to highlight on some areas. I wanted to know how has the contribution of new product pipeline been, and what is the market share, and how does the omni-channel strategy influence new product launches? Are they launched offline first or simultaneously online and offline channels? And what specific gains have we realized post consolidation of plants uh, of Crompton's warehouses? And share of online sales has increased from 30% in FY24 to 40% in FY25. While there was a strategic intent to reduce online sales concentration, what factors have contributed to this upward trend? Also, one last question. Trade discount schemes and other related costs have increased from 6% in FY21 to 10% in FY25. What have been the key factors driving this increase, especially considering we have taken price hikes as well? Looking ahead, do we see this level sustaining, or is there a possibility of tapering it down over the long term? And if a reduction is expected, what factors might contribute? Thank you. These were my questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Moderator, can you please check Mr. Keshav KG?
Unmute yourself and speak.
Hello, thank you for registering me as a speaker for this AGM. I had a list of questions that I'm just going to ask you. So, what is the outlook for FY26 in terms of top line and bottom line? Why has our revenue and EBITDA been stagnant since FY16 at 900 crores and 60 crore levels? When can we expect to break out of this range? What's our sustainable steady state operating profit margin going forward? How do margins and working capital in e-commerce, quick commerce, and modern trade differ versus general trade? What percentage of our total revenue comes from B2B sales, contract manufacturing, general trade, modern trade, e-commerce, quick commerce? Uh, our advertisement and sales promotion expenses as a percentage of revenue reduced to 5.8% versus 8.6% year on year. What's the steady state level for this item going forward? What have been the key improvements or changes or restructuring during the past 3 years by the new management? Why is our operating profit margin approximately half of Hawkins? And at what discount are we selling our products versus Hawkins? What is the overlap in the product portfolio of Butterfly and CG? And what are we doing to avoid cannibalization by our parent company? What are our synergies with our parent company? What are the sales and services of 31 crore versus 10 crore year on year to our parent company? When and what was the last price revision that we took across our portfolio? How are we differentiating Butterfly products and what is the price positioning of our products? Are we exporting under our own brand and what are our export prospects? Where is our freehold land worth 40 crore and is there any possibility of monetizing the same? And also, lastly, at what rate can we expect the business to grow over the next 5 years? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Moderator, can you please check Mr. Guneet Singh?
Sir, Mr. Guneet Singh is not joined this meeting, sir.
Okay. Now, I again request the moderator to mute the speakers and will hand the meeting to management to respond to the queries raised by the shareholders and make closing remarks.
Yes, people who had not joined earlier, if we want to check if they have joined.
Yes. Moderator, can you please check Mr. Manjeet Singh?
Just a minute, sir. Sir, Mr. Manjeet Singh is not joined this meeting, sir.
Okay. Can you please check Mr. Guneet Singh also once again?
Mr. Guneet Singh also not joined, sir.
Okay. Can you confirm me about Mr. A.V. Mani Sundaram?
No, sir. He also not joined.
Okay, and Mr. P. Jaitan?
Yeah, Mr. P. Jaychand also not joined, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Everyone, and thanks for joining in today. We had quite a couple of questions around the couple of things in terms of the new brand positioning that we have done, and also in terms of how our new products have been performing in the market post our launch. I think first we will go with the new brand launch. What is the objective behind it and how we are looking at it from a long-term perspective. The positioning, actually, the differentiation that Butterfly will bring on table to the consumers today is that with celebrating change as our positioning statement, it allows us to change with changing times. At the same time, looking at the consumer not from a very framed perspective like age, demographics, but more looking at it from an attitude-based positioning and attitude-based objectives. So that's why even when the chairman was mentioning, it was always mentioning about the millennial mindset and not a particular, a demographic kind of an approach that we are talking about. And what this helps us is that irrespective of the stage, age, location, borders, and boundaries, this helps Butterfly to be a little more closer to the consumer, understand a little bit more about their lifestyle, kitchens, food, and the way they are evolving as individuals, and then stay true to it. So that's how we are looking at our new positioning. From there, when we say that we are talking about an ever-evolving consumer, and that's positioning that we have taken, I think it also has to reflect the most in our product portfolio. So the new product portfolio that we have launched comes from an evolution of our new brand architecture. Our new brand architecture has 3 different segments that we've also mentioned. We have an Idea Plus series, we have a signature series, and we have a select series. Idea Plus series is specific where most of the questions have come from. Is a very thoughtful and purposeful innovation that really solves the real life issues of the consumers. So that particular segment of products are going to be coming in from there. And also from price positioning perspective of our new products, I think innovation can happen at any price segment. And what we are looking at here is what is the value that the consumer will get to our Idea First series. So Idea First series typically will be first to industry, first to category kind of propositions that will add value to the consumer and build a better loyalty with the brand. So that's what we are looking at from our Idea First series perspective. With respect to our offline and online launches, the way that we have launched our new products, as an organization, what we are looking at as channels are a means to reach the consumer. So we are looking at, and we had launched our products across. So we launched both online and offline at the same time. So that's how we went into the market. We want to be more accessible to the consumer. And that's how we've gone ahead and launched our new products. And with respect to the initial responses, we've gone market by market. So in Q1, we've gone ahead with one market approach. And on that perspective, the channel has been very positive towards our new product launches. And the consumer offtake has been quite encouraging. And in Q2, we are looking at scaling it up to all our markets. That's how we are. Our marketing spends and what could it be in future? I think marketing spends are again outcome of what we would want to communicate to the consumer and what strength we want to communicate to the consumer. Last year, I think we did speak to consumer in different models, but I think this year we are looking at communicating more on our new Idea First series, and we will be looking at stepping up our investments in terms of communicating to the consumer as well. Structurally, I think from the scheme increase percentages and all of that that we were talking about, I think what we've been able to do is we've been able to do three things in the last year. First thing is we've figured out ways to resourcing most of our consumer-led initiatives like the new products and multiple other things. And coming in from understanding, we've invested enough in terms of research, consumer research, product development. So that is one structural thing that we were looking at. And with respect to channel perspective, we did mention on talking about channel as a means to reach consumers that hence helps in parity and operational efficiencies in terms of back-end synergies and value chain optimization. So that's how we structured our go-to-market last year, and we continue to accelerate in the same direction. Cannibalization between companies.
Yeah. So I'll start with the question around the independent directors, and your company has got independent directors on board, come from a great pedigree of running successful organizations or successful business services. Mr. Murthy comes from the background of running Asian Paints as the managing director. Mr. Ranganathan comes from the background of running Roka as the MD, and in the past associated with Mujapa and TVS Capital. And then we have Shantanu Khosla, who comes in from the background of MD of PNG and ex-MD of Crompton. Ms. Smita Anand, she comes from the background of running Conferry as the managing director for the Leadership Academy. And Ms. Maheshwari Mohan is the co-founder and founder of Codraft Academy of Laws. So a very good pedigree of directors coming in from various backgrounds of running businesses and services. Quickly moving on to the capital allocation, the company has got a very strong capital allocation policy to decide where do we need to invest our capital. All the options are always on the table, and if there is no requirement, the option is always to return back to the shareholders. Currently, considering the long-term growth strategy of the company, the focus is to invest behind the business, which is going to be behind the product channel and on innovation. So that's going to be a continuous process for the next few years. which will drive better growth and improve the profitability and create superior value creation for all the shareholders. There was a question on rights issue. Your company is generating good amount of cash flows, so we don't see any need to do a rights issue at this point of time. The company has got a very strong cost optimization program that is well run across multiple levers, which includes levers on technical side, levers on the commercial side, and on techno-commercial activities. This is constantly monitored through a PMO, where we decide what are those costs that we can be eliminated and invest back in growth. That's an annual program. There was a question on Crompton versus Butterfly. Would like to start by stating that Butterfly's core category includes pressure cookers, mixer grinders, gas stoves, and TTWG or tabletop wet grinders. The overlap between Crompton is only with mixer grinders, and there is a brand architecture that is getting created. So there's a different value proposition to the consumer in terms of what the Crompton mixer grinder and Butterfly mixer grinder is going to operate at. Synergies with Crompton, I think it is something that is going on well on the cost side. A lot of synergies that we have to work towards administrative expenditures, warehouse and logistics are already achieved. On an ongoing basis, we continuously review this to see is there anything else that we can do together, either to drive the revenue growth or optimize the cost of the organization. There was another question that was on the freehold land. The freehold land that is there today is not something for encashable for cash. It's where the plant is operating. So it's a fully operational plant. As you would all know, there were questions around Butterfly's margin versus industry, etc. It's a good high operating leverage business with a lot of in-housing that has been done, and that land has been put to use for manufacturing the key product categories of Butterfly. And as the revenue grows, margin expansion will follow, and that's how the unit economics for Butterfly as a business work. Those are the questions that I had to cover between me and Shweta.
Right. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Karish. I think you have answered all the questions and responded to the observations of shareholders. Thank you very much. I want to thank all the shareholders for their queries and views. All the items of business as per the notice of the 38th Annual General Meeting have been taken up. I now declare the proceedings of the AGM as completed. The e-voting facility will continue to be available for 15 minutes after the conclusion of this meeting. The results of the voting will be announced by the person authorized for the same. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the management of the company, I convey our sincere thanks to all the members for attending and participating in this meeting. Thank you very much, and I now request everyone to stand for the national anthem.